Hello everybody! Welcome back. I'm Loletta and today we are going to be doing another speed build on our archipelagocore island. Today we're going to be making a little market build. I'm not sure if it's like a farmer's market or an animal market or marketplace. I don't know, so we're just gonna call it a market, but I got this idea from the comments, so thank you to the person that commented this. I actually am so obsessed with how this build came out. I think I say that every time, but I'm really excited for y'all to see this. It's in a pretty big area because I wanted a bunch of different kind of stalls. So yeah, we got a couple of proto stalls, some crafty stalls, and then also some animals. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, we're gonna also play around with some custom designs on simple panels, which I don't usually do. So I'm excited for y'all to see that as well. But of course, first we have to do some demolition around the area that we're gonna build. So I opened up the Island Designer app and I ate some peaches to pick up some trees, and then I knocked down some more trees as well. And yeah, we're just clearing this little area. I'm also gonna pick up the fruit trees and put them at the back of the island, get rid of some of the flowers here. We put most of the flowers on the beach. I probably need to start getting rid of them, but you know. There we go, here's all the fruit trees back here. I have 2 of each kind. Oh my gosh, look at all those holes. We're gonna time travel a bunch in this video, so I don't worry about filling in all of the holes, because if you time travel to the next day, it actually closes those for you if you didn't know, which is handy if you're moving a bunch of flowers too. But yeah, we're gonna build our little market next to the build we just did for Mint. We made her a little ice cream build. If you haven't checked that out, I love that build. It's so summery, but also it's kind of wintry as well, so I love our little squirrel. And then the secret beach is also right back here, so I want to make sure I at least have a small path to get back there. I might change the cliffs up here, but yeah, just so I have an idea of where the secret beach is, I'm clearing a little path and then I'm gonna terraform into the cliffs and make a little walkway there. Very exciting. But yes, here is all of our flowers I'm putting on the beach. Got a couple hybrids, which is pretty cool. We're getting those all ourselves here. Pretty exciting. We're getting there. Here we go, our little path here. I just kind of make it a little shape. I do want it to be more than just a path like this, but we'll see. And it was Nan's birthday. Oh my gosh, I love little Nan. She's so cute. We got 3 goats on the island now. Very exciting. But yes, we give her a little present and a little zigzag dress, so I hope we get to see her in that. And Agnes is here as well. 2 besties hanging out. Very cute, very cute. And it was the next day, and oh my gosh, I'm so sad I wasn't voice recording during this, but we got a lily of the valley. I'm so excited about this. I think it's probably because I got rid of a bunch of trees and also moved some flowers. Isabel doesn't like when there's too many trees and flowers, so in one area at least, so I'm sure that's probably why. I'm actually kind of surprised though. I thought I'd have too much stuff lying around or whatever, but yeah, so I'm very happy about that. So we got the golden watering can, and I also finally put on the beautiful island ordinance, so that should hopefully help with the hybrid flower garden. Go ahead and make that watering can right away here. And then yes, if you haven't seen it, here is the flower garden right now. We got all the hyacinths so far, so that's pretty good. We just need purple pansies, black lilies, blue, black, and gold roses, green mums, purple windflowers. I'm probably missing a couple more, but yeah, a couple of things there. But here I'm making a little lake to be the center of the market. We're gonna build the stalls around that. Yes, here is how the lake is coming. I wanted it to be larger than it was, but I didn't want to take up too much space at the same time, so it ended up kind of like a medium-sized lake, I suppose. But we also do put an island in the middle since it's archipelagocore, and we put a little bridge as well. Yep, here's the little island. So I'm starting to run out of bridges. I think that is 5 maybe once we put this one down to the right, so pretty exciting. But yes, I wanted the middle part not to have a stall, but to be a cute little resting area where people can go sit or just hang out, you know, and enjoy the view and see what they would like to do next. So I put a little tree there. We're gonna move it though, and then also a gazebo. And then this beautiful, beautiful custom design path, this grass one. If you would like to use any of the custom designs that I have here, they will be linked in the description below. I have them all on a little Google Excel sheet thing, so hopefully it's easier for you to find what you need. I added a couple new ones there since I got some for the little animal build we do here soon. Yes, I like to do the outline and then if I can fill in the middle using it on the app like this, so it's easier. Instead of placing them all down individually, you can just click which ones you like. You just have to kind of memorize where the patterns go, but if you're doing the middle of the path, it doesn't matter as much anyway. But yes, I wanted to make this little kind of fairy ring, and that's where we're going to put the gazebo, is on top of that. So that'll be pretty cute. Yes, with the little flowers on top as well. Yes, and here is us setting up the beautiful island ordinance. Very exciting. And then I go and grab that bridge. We decided to go with a suspension bridge. It's very low-key, very cute. Yes, here we go. We're adding the little bridge. It's so cute. It almost was too small before then, so we do the little medium build there. And I did not have enough bells because I paid for the island ordinance, so I go and grab some from this money tree I saw earlier. Very convenient. Always good to have those. And there we go, I go to the next day, and it happened to be a Sunday, so I got some turnips from Daisy May. I like to get those when I'm doing a build like this in case I need to pick up a bunch of trees at once. I can eat 10 turnips at once, you know. Then I made this little garden bench. I thought that would pair really well with the gazebo here. And to balance out the height, we're gonna put that hardwood tree behind the bench. There we go, and I'm just changing the custom designs a little bit, putting some under where the bench is going to be. And I thought the wheat fields would be good over here, so we put some behind the tree to fill in this space. Okay, and here is me laying out where I want the little stalls to be. So I have some covered counters, and then I also use some of the stall items, and then that little ironwood table. So yeah. And we open up the Island Designer app, and I was going to use the dirt path, but I actually end up just using my other version of the path in custom designs here. Sorry, there's so much prep for this build. Yes, I got the corral fencing out for our little animal part of the market. I remember going to some when I was younger, and it was probably a fair of some sort, but you would go in a barn and there was like a bunch of animals in their own separate cages and you could buy them, I think. Like I remember seeing bunnies and chickens as well. I don't know if they're entered for competitions, but I'm pretty sure you could purchase them. Not sure how humane that is, but I also considered making a county fair, but I decided against that. We can maybe do that somewhere else on the island, have a little place where we can put the Ferris wheel and the merry-go-round and things, but yeah, we don't do that today. But I do go grab the be a chef so I can finally cook some things and put some things out on the stalls. I wanted to have a little bakery stall and a little vegetable one. Oh yes, and then we kind of zoomed past it there, but I did some terraforming off camera because I was changing so much and I needed it to be a bit more archipelago-y, so I added some more in. And since we were gonna run out of bridges, I decided to see if y'all would like how it looks kind of doing a fake bridge or faux bridge using the wood design path. So you'll see that in a bit more detail here. I'm just adding a little waterfall here. It's kind of like a path or a bridge across the water there. And it does look kind of funny now, but once we get the custom designs around them, they look more like they belong. So yeah, do let me know what you think of that. If you would like a specific custom design that looks more like a bridge or something, I just would have to delete something else. And then I add a little stepping stone so I can get to the middle bit from the left here without a bridge. And I just push back that waterfall from earlier a tiny bit. And then, yes, we're grabbing out the path here, and this is what we use for most of the pathing around here. We kind of do a bunch of different blob designs. I don't know what else you'd call them, organic shapes, I guess. But yeah, I really love this custom path. I think it's really cute. I also make a little circle here and I just put a weed in the middle there. Depending on the season, it might look a bit funny if it gets like a really tall one, but with the little lamb's ear that it is right now, I think it's pretty cute. Usually I do that with a bush or a tree, but I ended up putting a stall right here, so we're gonna leave it like that. But that's gonna be the little bakery stall. And then over here, I want 2 stalls, and then in the middle, we're gonna do a little display, I guess, is what I would call it. Yes, there we go. I got the general outlines there. And then Flick was here, so I give him those little leaf bugs that I wanted to make into a display thing that we found on the villager hunt. But yes, in the middle of the 2 stalls I was saying earlier, I wanted to have a little display of the little bunnies because I remember the bunnies being in cages, but this one, they are outside and in the fresh air, and they could probably jump over the fence I put around them, but I thought it was really cute. I love the little bunny decorations. And then over here we are using the storefronts to make a little stable here. We're gonna have a little cow in there, as well as some springy horses around those little items. I'm so excited for y'all to see this. It's so cute. But yes, I'm using storefronts here, so I put one on the back and the sides, and you can also use stalls or maybe other items, I'm not sure, but I decided to use these because they have little hay bales on the sides as well, which I think is cute. And then I'm using simple panels, which I usually don't use custom designs on simple panels, but I got this from a little inspiration picture. I basically copy it, except they use the stalls instead of the storefronts. I don't know if it was pre 2.0, but you can still do that for sure if you like the look of that better. And then I also used the pirate barrels because I got a couple from Treasure Islands. I think I used all the ones I have, but I don't have the DIY for regular barrels. Otherwise I would have just used that, but I don't know. I like the look of the pirate barrels. They're really cute, but it's hard to come by those. So yeah, if you have the barrel DIY and you want to do this, I would recommend just doing that. Trying to figure out what to put around these bunnies. We go with this fencing here, but here I'm still figuring it out. I tried using a little wooden partition and that didn't work either. It's just such a small area. These are all the same designs from the same creator, by the way, but we go ahead and use those little cutout doors, the little ones where you can take the pictures in, and those are the little farm doors, and we put those in front of the barrels, and I think, yeah, it looks really cute. And then I also had a sideways barrel, so I thought that would make sense tucked away back there. And then even though I have the hay bale, I did want to grab the straw fencing because I don't know when else I would use this. So we grabbed that. It's a little spot for them to grab some food. And then, yeah, using the different springy ride-ons. It's so useful being able to go to Harvest Island and customize them. Otherwise, we would just have one color unless I traded them. But yeah. Oh, and we also got the Aries Rocking Horse DIY, so I used those around. And they're in the same pen, which I think is fine. You know, if this is a market, they wouldn't be here all the time. I mean, they are gonna be here all the time unless we change the build, but you know what I mean. But of course we have to open up a designer app again. That's really the only way I know it's been a time travel to the next day. But I also wanted to use the piggy bank, so I make a smaller pen down here for them. And I probably should have put fencing around the whole thing, but I leave little spots so you can walk in there. And yeah, I also want to see the villagers walking around in there. I think that'll be cute if they're going to check out the little animals. Maybe we'll say someone is watching the animals, making sure they don't escape. I don't know. Yeah, Kelly was already walking around here. I tried to have these on the left side of the middle archipelago, so they're kind of separated from the other things like the produce and the little bakery, so then, you know, you kind of like have areas, you know, a little animal area and then a little items area on the other side. And then yes, I did some custom designs off camera there, so yeah, just some filler pathing. I love how versatile the path in quotations is. But yes, these are the little piggy banks. Look at them! They're so small! They got their own little straw fence there and then a little bucket. I'm gonna change that out for a pail so it's like a little water thing for them. And of course adding some weeds around, that just makes sense. Now we needed more than one sheep around here, or ram. I think we only end up using 2 there, but I wanted to put a tree over here, so we're gonna do that in a second. And I grabbed another hay bed. That's only 20 weeds to make that, so yes, there we go. I grabbed a tree so that they have some shade over here. And I think it's also still walkable, which is nice. I didn't want it to be too cluttered around here. And yes, we switched that with the tin bucket, a little water. And then we go back over to the right of the fake bridge I made. And yes, here is me trying to use the wood partitions for the little bunnies. We end up using 3 of them. There is other colors of the bunny garden decoration, but they don't look as realistic as the 3 that I use here. I was gonna use another one, but I realized the eyes weren't colored in, so it definitely looked more like a garden decoration. So yeah, we used those 3. I think they complement each other quite nicely. Then I opened up the designer app. Once again, I had to move the river a little bit so I can make the pen a square. And there we go. How cute are they? I'm actually kind of obsessed that they're all kind of staring at the same spot. We're gonna put a little carrot there later. But yeah, you just walk around the little bunnies there. You can take a little gander at them. Maybe I should put some carrots out so it's like you can give them a carrot if you like. Oh yes, and then we also use the serving cart here because under it there's a little bread spot, so I thought that'd be nice next to the bread stall, the bakery stall. And then I thought it would be cute if we had a little free sign with a couple of plants, like people bring their extra stuff here, their extra like plants for gardens and things, you know, share with the community. Then I was trying to use the wedding head table over here, but I end up switching that with the stall right here, so that I can put some iron garden tables where the wedding head table was. But this stall to the left of the bunnies is going to be our little vegetable stall, and then I moved the little free plants back here so that I have more room for the tables for the by the bakery as well. Yeah, that little free sign is a nice little touch. Yes, right here we're gonna use the wedding head tables like I said, but this is gonna be a little flower stand, you know how like at farmers markets they have a little stand with from the local flower shop or whatever. So yeah, that's gonna be what this is. It's probably my favorite one over here. And then by the vegetable stand, we put the little turnip barrels, which I think is such a nice little touch. I was able to make those, which I was pretty excited. I got the stacked one as a DIY first, which you can't make those without the single one, so that was a bit annoying, but I found the second one, or the first one, so I can make the second one, so that was good. And I also made a little veggie basket to put over here. Yeah, quite simple, but you know, it does the job. I like it. I like the height that the barrels bring as well. And then back over by the bakery, I put the pound cake on the serving cart because it's like a cut up loaf of bread, so maybe you can sample it and then stop with the low battery. I'm sorry about that. I'll change the remotes eventually, but yes, here is the iron garden tables like I was talking about. We're gonna put little bread thing there, and then I'm also gonna get a second table eventually here with a little piece of cake as well. But here is that carrot I was talking about. I think that is such a nice touch here. It's so cute. Just like they're all just staring at it like, I don't know, like at a standoff, or maybe they're sharing it or something. Yes, I switched the little muffins here with the mom's homemade cake with the carrots on it, so that on one of the garden tables I can put a little slice of carrot cake. I know they don't match exactly, but I think it's kind of cute. Like it's like a slice of that, even though that's a carrot cake and the other one's just a, I don't know if they match. Maybe they do actually. Yeah, I think they do match. Maybe they have like some more behind the counter. Because here is the little stall I was doing. I think the little flowers on the head tables make it look so cute over here. We're using a bunch of the yellow pansies. I use the table as well, which you can make white or red as well if you didn't know. But I also just use the flowers themselves as decorations and the flower seeds. And then I just put other flower things around here. I was gonna use a little cactus set and things, but I think it should just be flowers, so we just stick with those over here. And I also have a marketplace decoration from the Pocket Camp little selection on the shopping, but we only end up using one of those. I would like to put another one around here as well. But yes, there are the little iron garden tables in their permanent spots now. And then I wanted a couple more stalls down here. Like so, down here I put a little jewelry stand and a little plushie stand, like maybe someone crochets some or makes some in a different way, I don't know. As well as this little apple stand with the cookies and the apple jam. I thought, you always have to have a little stand with jam somewhere. It's such a cute item in the game. And this is the little jewelry stand. I use a little accessory stand as well as a little flower mirror so that you can try on the jewelry and see if you like it, you know? Pretty simple, but again, I like that. And then that stall design with the bows on it is so cute. And then this little stall with the yellow on top, I actually made to be a lemonade stand, but I'm using it for the apples, and I'm just gonna go into my app and change it to be more of a reddish color later so that it matches. Yes, we're doing that right now actually. So yeah, I just go in the change color, and yeah, just change the shades there to match apples instead of lemons. So yeah, pretty easy. I guess I could have did a lemonade stand over here, but we can copy it and make the lemonade one again if we want to. I need more space for custom designs, Nintendo, please. Though it probably would glitch a lot if we did that. But then here is our last stand where we are going to put the little plushies, like I said. Oh, sorry we're jumping around so much. But yes, we're doing the tulip surprise box over here. This one has a little peach hidden in there. So that's really cute. I love that item. And then, oh, we're jumping back over to the plushies here. And I use the mom's plushie. And then I think I actually put 2 mom plushies over here. I use that one and then the lion one. I know the lion one is named Bedford because that's my favorite one. I don't know what the other one is named. I'd have to go in the game and check. I decided to use another version of the free stand, except this one says special offer. So I thought I'd put the little pansies on the little pots. I went to go custom or change the design with Reese and Cyrus, and I didn't know it was pansies. So I definitely wanted to put those over here, and I'm like, maybe they have a surplus of yellow pansies, and that's like the theme of what their stand is this time. So yeah, lots and lots of yellow pansies over here. We got the little ones, the table, the actual flower, the seeds, just lots over here. So yeah, they're at a discount if you like one. And I like the little garden table in between the wedding head tables. I think that works really well there since it's about the same height. And then I was thinking about putting cash registers at each stand, but I decided not to because usually they have their own little cash boxes. You don't even really see them unless you buy something. So I decided not to do that, but I do put a donation box by the flower stand, and I should probably put some more around as well. But yeah, I think that gets the idea across that, you know, it's like a little market, how market would be. And also this little glitch of me trying to get across there was freaking me out, so I had to show y'all that. But yes, here is where I'm gonna put the little donation box. Very cute behind the counter there. And then you can see we have a couple of flowers around here, and then I'm adding some more plants like that yucca. And then just some final details around here, a couple of items fill in the space. And then here in the middle I moved the little bird bath to be by the tree. I think that's cute. It has like a tiny bit of shade if the birds need it. Yes, here I'm just checking around, seeing if I want to add anything else. But here I put a little bike out the front as well as some party lights. And I wanted to put something behind the gazebo. I think we just put a decoy duck back there, which makes sense, you know, there's lots of water around. Yes, and Daisy May sent us jarred bamboo shoots as a recipe because I finally learned how to cook in the game, so I'm very happy about that. Might add that to the vegetable stall later. And then we learned the traditional balancing toy. Since it was September in the game, I finally caught up to the real time almost. So yeah, we're gonna learn some more fall recipes here. Yes, now we are going to do a little tour here. So yes, here I added a little fruit basket to the left there by the apple stand. And then to the right, yes, we have 2 of the mom's plushies as well as the baby bear on top of the stacked cushions, which I thought was cute. Then the little accessory stand and the little stunted tree I also enjoy back here. And then, of course, the little food that corresponds to the bakery stand over here. I love that. I can't believe the little carrot slice actually matches perfectly. I thought maybe it didn't because the middle, but yeah, now looking at the outside, those actually do match, so that's pretty nice. Then we make our way back here across the fake bridge to the little flower stand, which again is probably my favorite, and doing this I realized I didn't put something on the table to the right there, so sorry about that, but I'm just gonna drop a little pansy flower there and call it a day unless I get something else, a different kind of flower item. I almost used the thank you mom mug because it has a little flower on it, but it didn't really match the colors too much, so yeah, we just dropped a little flower there. And then, oh yes, there's a little free library behind the rabbits hearts here around their little carrot. I think they are so cute on that custom path as well. And then you can see our first lily of the valley behind there too, which is very nice. And then the little vegetable stand next to the free plants. I love the little free plants, but yeah, I think the vegetable stand is really cute. It's very simple. Oh, and yes, there's where we put the market stand, but I want to get another one in front of the party lights by the apple stand. And then over here, of course, we have the little animal stalls with the horses, the cows, the donkey, the rams. Very nice. I love this. And then the little piggies. Oh my gosh. It's so simple yet so effective. And then I also love this little transitional path. I put the little garden wagon there. It matches the wood of the coral fencing perfectly, so had to do that. Very cute. And yeah, just between there we got the little milk carton and then the butter churn, and then if you go to the right you can jump across to a little seating area, which I think I will find the villagers at quite a lot. I think that's a nice little relaxing space to go if you need a breather. But yeah, that is all of the stalls here. Let me know which one is your favorite, which one you would gravitate towards in real life. I would definitely come to this little flower stand as well as the accessories one and the plushie one. I would definitely end up buying a little bed bird. But yeah, I hope that y'all liked this video. If you did, please hit like and subscribe. If we also have memberships now, so if you would like some custom emojis and some behind the scenes content, you can hit the join button in the description or just below the video here. But yeah, I hope that y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye everybody.